Morning, everyone. Hello, Michael G. Thank you for your beautiful talk and stories today again. And Dr. Chandbarwaji, thank you for joining us. Like Michael G says, this is, to everyone, they should come in and speak and ask questions. This is the meeting of lovers. We are all lovers and disciples. We meet in His love every day. And everybody should be welcome. I know Michael G always invites people to ask or join or say something or comment on something. Everybody is welcome to do that. We are all a very open group of lovers here, and no rules, but only the love of Master. So Nisha ji, beautiful. Dars teres ki pyas man lagi. Very nice shabad. So let's continue on to our story of Anurag Sagar. The Anurag means love. The Sagar means ocean, the ocean of love. So we left at when Karunamaji went to Queen Indramati's house, and he initiated her, he was there she asked him, "Give me prasad," and all those kind of things, and she asked questions, and the last thing she was saying that, "Oh Lord, how did you become different from Vishnu, Brahma, and Mahesh and five elements? Please quench my thirst, giving me your recognition. Oh Lord, I am surprised as there is no one else like this. From where did you get this worryless body? I do not know your secrets, and this is why I am asking you in this way with such curiosity." So now Karna May's reply begins. That's where I wanted to stop last week, because I wanted to. This is a very good reply from Karna May, so I want to start fresh. So Karuna May begins replying. He said, "Des hamara न्यारतहु पुर ते अतिपुर नरपुर अरसुरपुर ते तहा नहीं यम को परवेसा आदि पुरुष को जीवहा देसा." So Karuna Meji replies, "Lord, the land where I came from is called the Satlok. That land is different and unique from all the three words of Matlok, means the physical word, the Swarglok, or the astral word, and the Brahmlok, or the causal word. This is unique from all these three words. Satlok is higher in all respects from these three words. This word is eternal, indestructible, immortal, and Nishchal. Nishchal means always stable. Yama or Niranjan cannot go there. The concept of birth and death does not exist there. This place is called Satlok, Sachkhand, the Amarpur. Satlok means the land of truth, the Sachkhand, the level of truth. And it's also called Amarpur. Amarpur means the eternal place. And it's also called Begampura, which means no worries, no sorrows. Begam. Gam means the worries. Begampura. And also it's called Abchal Nagar, means the one that's stable, always. That place is the only place that is everlasting. This is the land of Adipurush, means the Satpurush. Karunamaji continues. He says, सतलोक वही लोक सुहेला, सतनाम गही कीजे मेला। अद्भुत ज्योत पुरुष की काया, हंसन शोभा अधिक सुहाया. He continues, he says, Satlok is a beautiful country. There is only grandest comfort of comforts and grandest bliss of all kinds of bliss. There is no hurts, no pains, or discomforts. There is everlasting Ananda, the eternal, total bliss. One can reach there by holding on to the string of true Shabad or Satnam. The embodiment of Purush is also very unique there. It's very unique, bizarre, and wonderful. Each pore of his body is brighter and more dazzling than millions of suns and moons together. The beauty and grace of the Hansas is so huge in this loka also. It cannot be explained. Karnamaji continues, he says, Deep kari sobha ujyari, पट तरते हूँ कहीं संसारी, तीनों पुर में अस नहीं कोई, जस को पट तर दीजे सोई. He said, this is the place that is so-called unique island. That word, the land, the place is so full of wonders and beauty that it cannot be explained with any words, or volumes of books can be written. Still, you cannot come near to the explanation of that land. It is so bright there that there is no example of the physical world to compare with it. Each soul that resides there, the Hansas, have the brightness of 16 physical suns. There is nothing in there, all these three words, that can be taken as an example to explain anything in the Satlok or Sachkhand. Just imagine that. And then Kabirji continues. Of course. It's Karunamaji continues. Chand surye des manjhara, in sam aur nahi ujyara, सतपुरुष की ऐसी बाता, कोट भान ससी रोम लजाता, ऐसा पुरुष कांत उजियारा, हंसन शोभा कहूँ विचारा, एक हंस जस खोड़स भाना, अगर वासना हंस akhana. Beautiful. Now listen to this. So Kabirji said, then Karunamaji continued and told Queen, he said, "O Indramati, on this earth, the sun and moon give the light, and there is no other source, natural source of light equal to that sun, one sun and moon here. And there's nothing there that's to give more light than them. And there's only one, and the only one soul, the Hansas in the Satlok, emits the light or brightness of 16 physical suns. And Satpurush, one cannot even explain or even start to talk about him. Each of its hair follicle amidst the brightness that is brighter than millions of physical suns. O Indramati, there can be no explanation of the radiance or brightness of Akal Purush, because you cannot explain only a one hair follicle. How can you tell everything, the whole body of Satpurush there? Even the beauty and radiance of the Hansas is beyond explanation. One cannot even fully explain the majesty of the Hansas there. How can I explain the grandeur of the Satpurush? There is always a mysterious and mystical fragrance that prevails and freshens and intoxicates the whole environment or ambience there. That fragrance is such a fragrance that one gets intoxicated and gets so content, and it intensified and that contentment intensifies the prevailing bliss that is completely and lovingly saturating the whole place. Oh, are you feeling the beauty? The Hansas there always stay in the deep, satisfying bliss. Oh my God. Doesn't it want us to go over there? So now he continues, it's not done yet. He says, Kaha kaha kahu kuch कहन न आवे महाभाग जो हंस सिहाए तही देश ते हम चल आए करुणा में निज नाम सिहावे कहा कुछ कहना ना आवे महाभाग जो हंस सिहावे. He said, "Oh Andamati, my country, my land is one where Satlok Malik resides. The owner of Satpurush is called Satpurush or Akal Purush. Indramati, I do not know what I can tell and how I can tell about the Satpurush or Akal Purush. The characterization or deception of that place cannot be told. The jiva who there who are hugely lucky and very, very utmostly blessed, only that jiva's soul reaches the Sachkhand and can experience such a wonderful, unexplainable land of bliss. O Indramati, I am the resident of that land, and now came to mortal world to rescue the seeking souls. Right now, my name is Karunamay. And then Karunamay ji continues. He says, Satyug Sant Sakarit Kahaye Treta Naam Maninder Rahaye Yugan Yug Ham Yug Mein Aaye Jo Chini Tehi Lok Pathaye. Karunamay ji continues and says, when I came to the mortal world in Satyuga, then I was called Sat Satrit. And when I came to the second time in the Treta Yuga, in this world, for the liberation of the Jivas, then my name was Maninder. And now, in Dwapar Yuga, my name is Karunamay. O Queen Indramati, I kept coming down from Satlok again and again in every Yuga. The soul and the Jivas, the one who recognized me, and took my word as the utmost and earned the wealth of Naam, I took them back to the Satlok. Kabir ji now at this point stops and says to Dharamdas, this is now Kabir ji, taking a pause and talking to Dharamdas. Kabir ji says, Dharamdas tohi kehiyo bhajai, Satjug treta katha sunai, Sasuni adhik चाहतिन कीना आरो बातन पूछन लीना सतपति पुरलय और बहुभाव धर्म चरित्र सब बरन सुनाऊ जेह बिधि खोड़स सुत अतुपाना सो सब भाख सुनायो ज्ञाना कुर्म विदार देवी उत्पानी सो सब तेहि कहा सही दानी ग्रास अष्टंगी और निकासा जेहि विधि भय में ही आकाशा सिंध मंथन ते सत उत्पानी सभी कहियो पछाल से ही दानी सुनत ज्ञान पछिल भरम भागा हरिख सोचरन गहे अनुरागा. So Kabir ji now turning to Dharamdas at this point, he says, "Oh dear Dharamdas, I have narrated the story of Satyuga and Treta Yuga to you. You are like my dear child. You wanted to know all this, and I have explained all this in detail to you. I have told you about the Utpatti, means the beginning or the creation, and the dissolution. I have told you about the nature and character of the Yama, the Kal Naranjan, in detail. I also explained to you how Satpurush created his 16 sons and how Kal Naranjan did forceful injustice to Kuram, his brother, who had all material of creation. I also told you how Devi Ashtangi Mata was created and sent down from Satloka, and how Kal Naranjan swallowed Ashtangi Adi Shakti Mata, and how she came out of Kal's stomach. I have also told you that story, and how, and in this word, and in what manner the earth and the sky was created, and how Kal Naranjan and Adi Shakti, Ashtangi Mata, planned and sent their 3 sons, Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, to churn the ocean. I have told you everything. I see, after listening to all this, all your mental delusions and myths have vanished away. You have now taken complete solace in my protection with happy and contented heart. And now you have attained the Anurag. He said, you have attained the Anurag. Then he continues, he said, this stage of Anurag comes with the total clarity, full understanding of all facts, and full devotional faith and love. That is the Anurag. That is why it's called Anurag Sagar, the ocean of love. He said, now you have reached and attained the Anurag. This is, I think, the epitome of the writer of this book. Said, you have attained Anurag now because I told you all this, and your mind has got clarity, and it comes with full devotional clarity and understanding and full love with faith and devotion. Now, he said, Kabirji continues, now I'm telling you everything about Dwapar Yuga. Oh, my dear disciple Dharamdas. Now listen ahead. What Queen Indramati said after listening to me. So after this, Queen Indramati, you can imagine what would she have said after listening to such a grandeur explanation about Satpurush and Satlok. So, of course, you already know that we will touch that next week. And I would like to, stop my story of this Anurag Sagar over here. And beg forgiveness for any mistakes I knowingly or unknowingly have made. And thank you so much for everybody who's listening. And thank you, Master, for granting me strength, whatever in way I can, do justice to this. Thank you so much. Over to you, Michael Ji.